Whoop, whoop. What is up, Bearcats? We in the house. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. It's Thursday. Doing a little bit different tonight. We're doing the HMG TNA Impact Replay Watch-Along tonight, pal. After the show aired, or finished airing about 5 minutes ago. We got in the house tonight. We got Lab Rat. Throwing up them Bearcats. Dark Side. Oh, my, pal. That's gotta be Dark Side. That's gotta be Dark Side. How you guys doing? Always a pleasure getting to hang with you. Whoop, whoop. So let's go ahead and get her started, pal. Since the replay watch along is 1.25 times speed. Whoop, whoop. You know what? I like how... I'm not sure where they're going with the Northern Armory. I kind of like what they're doing with it, so far at least. Yeah, we gotta deal with a few ads on the replays. That's what kind of sucks a little bit, but we're good. If we're all going through the recap, I think it's time for a little smoky toky time, pal. Whoop, whoop, turn the fan on. Yeah, I got to make that money, pal. Hey, what's up, Dark Side? Doing well, man. Happy Thursday night to you as well. Whoop, whoop. And we open it with the one and man, Nick Nemeth. Yeah, pal. Let's go ahead and get this out on Facebook. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, give me the one and man. Whoop, whoop. Are we going to get a Nick versus Ryan Nemeth feud here? It seems like it's where they're going here. Once I got to turn the fan off. One, whoop, whoop. All right, I like where this is going. Like having first class is like the aggregators. That kind of works.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Yeah, the feud no one asked for or needs. I mean, so far, at least in my opinion, it seems like that's where they're going. Moose Whoop, what's up, Gam? Good to see you, pal. Hope all's well with you. Yeet, yeet.
I actually agree with your sentiments on Joe Hendry, so I don't want you to take anything. I'm just here to talk to the Nemeth brother that actually matters.
Oh, nice, dude.
And I'm rambling on and on while I'm in the back about how 2025 is going to be my year. I'm going to the world title. You don't deserve to go to the world title because at Genesis, you lost to that bum, Joe Hendry. But what I need you to do is think back to 2024. Sold out, center stage, Atlanta. The main event, Nick Nemeth versus AJ Francis for the TNA World title. See, that match, that performance is the reason why TNA management finally smartened up and gave me the most lucrative deal in TNA history. That's right. Papa's got a brand new bag. And that bag is full of money, money, money. But money isn't the only thing that first class is here in TNA for. No. See, we want the spotlight too. And honestly, we are sick and tired of all you old-timers taking the spotlight because of your glory days, what you did in the past. But it's not yesterday, it's today. It's a new era in TNA. And that era is the TNA-J Francis era. Brother doesn't deserve to be interrupted by brother.
I got to give Ryan credit. He's at least leaning in the whole thing of I'm famous because I'm Nick's brother thing. Of course, it seems like he's doing it a little too much. Like maybe put your foot off the gas a wee bit there, pal.
Guys, tonight's show, it's jam-packed, like a band with a fish sleeping beside each other. But to have a chance to have the former TNA World Champion in a match.
Yeah, for sure. No school like the old school, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Let's check in with our broadcast colleague, Gina Miller, with someone who is very interested in what the overall is doing here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing by with the liaison between NXT and TNA, Ariana Grace. Ariana, everyone is so excited about this new partnership. What can people expect out of this? There are so many beautiful...
Give me Ariana, pal.
Hi, Tessa. I'm Ariana Grace. I'm the official liaison between NXT and TNA. It is so nice to meet you. Oh, that's cute. You must be that little messenger that they sent by. Well, this isn't NXT, and I don't need you telling me what to do. I'm just here to support both brands and ensure everything runs smoothly. We're on the same team, Tessa. Same team.
And I like and the fact that she's Santino's daughter makes like her role as the liaison perfect.
More than a girl that got everything handed to her by her father. Not like me, that worked for everything that I have. So why don't you take that little smile, turn around, and go do something useful? That's right, go. Well, Tessa, since I have you here, did you not understand either? You're not needed, Gia. Let that be a message to everyone backstage. Tessa Blanchard answers to nobody.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and congrats to her for it.
Also, we're getting involved in the World Champion Boxing Celebrity business last week. She's poor Jane.
Dude, good show so far. I like what they're doing. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Good stuff.
But I'm looking for Masha Slamovich, and as far as I'm concerned, you're not her. So if you could just get out of my way, excuse me. Did it? Oh, right here. I literally came where you're coming from. Or that attitude, you're trying to go big time. I can show you a big time. You want me to?
Hey, you know what? I kind of like the character development here. Like Zaya's kind of growing. Like, is weird. For weird terminology, it's like she's kind of growing and standing up for herself. I like that. Like that adds a little. That adds another layer to her character. That's I like that. Good stuff. Wow, so they have an NXT talent doing an enhancement match on TNA. That dude, we're living in bizarre times, man. And you know what? Like George Carlin said, just watch and have fun, or some variation of what he said, just watch and have fun.
World Championship. Ali's in action later on. Also, Judas Ingris and Travis Williams, the Ravens of the Northern Armory.
Ooh, that's kind of a tough one, Lab Rat. I definitely, in both Royal Rumbles, I see at least one or two in each. I'm not sure when Grace pops up. I could see her debuting on SmackDown. Actually, no, my bad. I'm sorry. Gooble gobble, gooble gobble. One of us, one of us. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't ever seen that episode of South Park, that was that was from the Butter's very own episode of South Park. Is what I was referencing there. Everyone knows it's Butters. Well, that's me.
Here's your winner, Cora Dune.
You know what? Doing that's actually a good idea, because that's like if your TNA fans haven't seen Cora Jade, that's a good way to kind of get her moveset over and her as a wrestler over. Oh, dude, that episode was fantastic. Yeah, you taking that fuck on the road over there. One belt. Oh shit, I forgot. Let's take our bell counts tonight. All right, so they're all got to be asterisks. Actually, no, it's not an asterisk, because we're all at one when we're taking the count. I think we see 8. I think we see 8 tonight. We're already at 1. Like, it shouldn't. Yeah, to be fair, I would throw an asterisk on it, but we're all like, I'm actually activating it after we've already seen 1, so it's like technically a level playing field. Lab Rat with 7. Gam with 5, pal. 7.5. Whoop whoop. I could, you know what? I could see like Nick Khan doing something for him. Like, I could see that being a thing where like they hook him up, because they know it would help them out. Like, they would like WWE be smart enough, or I should say WWE TKO Endeavor would know that's a win-win for everybody doing that. I also got Wes Lee versus Ace Austin. Dude, I like that they do the backstage promo where they introduce him and his guys. Like, dude, this has been a good show so far. Like, who is writing and putting together these shows? Because they're actually doing a very good job of structuring and of just like, just putting it together. Ooh, that's a fun idea, Gam. That's kind of a fun idea. I might run that up the flagpole and see what the result might be. Stick a cannoli back in your mouth and send you back to Italy. As kind of cringe as that was, that at least it set up something for next week. All right, so what we got coming up next, pal?
huge opportunity to survive an opponent. Those frames as the system make their way. So rings that they give to each other. Months ago, you see the ring right there on Brian Meyer's hand. That's how much the system likes to celebrate themselves. Especially the big approach.
All right, I like Leon coming out with new ring gear. I'm digging that. Like, he's trying to stand out. Like, he's looking much different than before. Like, as far as like his attire goes, I'm digging it. Like, he should, like, I appreciate that kind of effort. I think the announcers might have spoiled the ending of the match when they talked about what's going on with Leon and Frankie Kazarian. Because you could have, like, oof. 2 belts. We got Moose with the X Division title. Can't believe I missed that. I'm sorry. Hey, yo. What's up, Ty? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope you're having a good day. Always a pleasure to see you, getting to hang out with you. How'd your day treat you, pal? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so far we are at 2 belts tonight. The TNA Knockouts title and the TNA X Division title. Oh yeah, man. We're doing good here. Yeah, always a pleasure to see you, man. Ooh, nice. What you getting for dinner? You're going with 7? All right, we'll mark it down. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I'm sure that will probably change later, depending on how this show goes. Again, who knows who might pop up from NXT? Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. There have been so many times, like throughout some of my part of my work day, I spend thinking about, like, okay, what am I going to eat today? What are my choices? What are my options? All right, Todd. Always a pleasure seeing you, man. Whoop whoop. Oh, hail Moose and the Comment King. Yeah, pal. Have a great rest of your night. Whoop whoop. Ooh, you know what? Like thinking about this, here's kind of what having a little bit of a flashback to. Remember that one night when Shelton and Benjamin had that surprise fluke win over Triple H, and Evolution did everything they could to get involved, and he still got the surprise win? That's how this match should be booked, in my opinion. Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely. I made sure to take off work for that day. Yeah, I took myself off of my regular job, and then I decided I'm going to do like a breakfast through early dinner DoorDash run, pick up my dinner, come back home and get her going, pal. Whoop, whoop. Anytime, man. Look forward to seeing you there. Whoop, whoop. Lab, bro, dude. That is exactly what I am doing that night. Pizza from a local spot. And my favorite local spot going back to my childhood, bro. Because my parents, who introduced me to that, gave me gift cards for Christmas, and I still got a little bit left over. Rumble Royale with cheese. Get me John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, pal. Yeah, it kind of seems like they are kind of following that blueprint a little bit of the of Shelton Benjamin Triple H. While also, like, you know, adding some tweaks to it. Yeah, dude, like, yeah, Slater's getting over. They're making him look good. He's shining up real nice on this. Like, even if he gets pinned, he's shining up. Because here's how it makes Leon Slater look. It took the system and a weapon to beat him. In a one-on-one match with Brian Myers. Three belts. Man, bro, I think TNA might win the week again in the best like weekly wrestling television show. Like TNA might win it again. I think they might get it, man. Like this show's been pretty damn good too.
And much more. If your info is somewhere it shouldn't be, every second counts. We'll notify you an average of 10 months sooner versus similar services. We provide simple steps to take action before it gets into the wrong hands. Online protection made easy.
Oh shit, that's the end of part 1, pal. Time flies when you're having fun. Whoop, whoop. Let's reset her. Or refresh. On to part 2. Sets to 1.25 times speed. Settle actually. There we go. All right. Full screen. There we go. Yeah, pal.
It's like you took an L out there, just like you took an L from me at Genesis, but that's okay.
Yeah, TNA's gonna slowly catch up to collision if TK's not careful. Dude, I will say like Impact is already better than this week's Dynamite. 40 minutes in, this Impact's already better than this week's Dynamite, in my opinion. I like the touch of Moose blowing off that trophy because we how we all know how he got his first, how he got the world title from it. Dude, they're doing a good job of getting Leon over. Like they're really trying to build him as a good underdog babyface you want to root for. By having all these douchebag heels be douchebag heels to him. And now you have the Hardys coming in to back him up. Yeah, that was a weird show. Apparently, they had plans for Hobbs, but they had to get changed last minute because he wasn't cleared to wrestle. Oh yeah, Leon Slater's getting a push. Like they're at least elevate him. I like to see that. I like to see that. The Hardy Boys. Yeah, dude, they elevated Leon Slater tonight. Yeah, he went under in that match, yet he came out of tonight more over than he did going in. That's a win. I call that mission accomplished. Yeah, get me those hard boys, Deucey. Young Ryder, come here. These are references to comedy bits on a improv comedy routine on a paywall That's what we're referencing.
Like Vince Warner's a rival in TNA wrestling, but the death machine's not going to go down easy. Multiple wrestlers with his calling card, if you will.
Where one of the characters is like a 20-something writer for the WWF who happens to be married to Linda McMahon in the story. The fictional universe they've created. So I know people are going batshit crazy. I like this introduction of Mance. Like, he hasn't wrestled a single match, but he's like establishing his character and who he is. Like, that's good stuff. Like, this is kind of like a good replacement for the vignettes to introduce the Mance Warner character. I like this. This is good booking for him. Although I think at this point, Mance Warner, I think he should get that like enhancement match where like, okay, now he shows you what he does in the ring. So all right, this is what he does. So when him and Sami Callihan finally square off, that's what we expect to see.
Josh, I know people. You're just going to have to trust me. It's going to work out fine. I trust you. But I know Josh too. He's done it in the past. He'll do it again. But I don't want to be the one that says, I told you so. So no offense at all. Good luck. Be safe. I'm not sticking around and watching. I know. Be safe.
Dude, they're doing a really good job, like, building this show. Like, now, like some random tag match that you wouldn't think has any stakes in it now has stakes, because now you're wondering, you're watching to see, okay, is Josh Alexander going to stab Eric Young in the back? And we know he has no backup because we just saw Burt Macklin leave with his bag. So we know he has no backup if Josh were to turn on him.
Weighing in at 206 pounds.
The former X-Division champion is back during the historic 5 episode of series. First of all, Ali took the spotlight from Mike Santana. Mike Santana was done speaking. He said, triumphant return here to TNA to share his message once again with the world over that level.
And this seems like it's probably going to be like an enhancement match for Ali. Just kind of with a more established wrestler rather than like, local they brought in. Like they did with Cora Jade earlier. Oh yeah, and then they had I forgot about the whole thing with Ali and Mike Santana. So yeah, we have that lingering in the background. So we don't know, is Mike Santana going to get involved and stick it to Ali and give Laredo Kid the win, which protects Ali in that. And pretty much everybody kind of wins in that situation. Hey, what's up, Gruss? What it do, pal? Whoop, whoop. It does very well. Dude, another good impact. Another good impact this week. I've been enjoying this show. Oh, barbecue. That sounds tasty, pal. Yeah, yeah, some good barbecue is always a good choice. Whoop, whoop. Man.
Slammiversary in Montreal. Ali there able to go. Laredo Kid in the corner. Move right to the face there by Laredo Kid. Ali keeps on coming. Oh, like over a backslide here. What's he doing?
Oh yeah. Has anybody seen the latest castrating the marks? Jeff pointed out to Vince there's a clip that involved Daniel Spencer on there. And Jeff Lane pointed out to Vince, you know who that is, right? That's that dude that Vito brought in to screw with Big Vito. I'm sorry, Kenny Bolin. Like, you remember when Kenny Bolin legit got pissed and went off on that dude that Vito brought in? Yeah, that's him. Paraphrasing, of course. And of course, Ali should have went over. I mean, he just signed. He's the guy here trying to get over. Yeah, this has been another really good put together show. Like, this is like a good match you want to put at the top of the second hour because it has stakes and you kind of built to it a little bit. I mean, come on. That balcony table spot during Genesis was 100% a callback to the Royal Rumble 2000 finish.
We came here to San Antonio. This campaign, it's going to continue. This momentum, we are going to go straight. Boys. Please. A supporter of the campaign. I don't know about all like Fred and supporter stuff, but listen, I'm the type of dude that I give respect and I expect the same in return. Right? But what happened last week? That was not it. You a smart man, right? You watch the show. You know that I have no problems with you and I handling this like the men that we are. Because we can head out there and we can throw these hands. Mr. Santana, I enjoy spirited competition. I would love to one day maybe step into the TNA ring with you, but ruling. No, a supporter of the campaign, as some say, is always ready. Let me see if he's available. Thank you for your support, sir. I'll see you around. Boys, let's head out.
All right, so we're teasing a Mike Santana versus Matt Cardona match because he said, I know I have a supporter who's always ready. I mean, you know, that's the giveaway. I got to appreciate the fact that TNA is at least trying to put in some sort of effort in. If Josh Alexander is leaving, all right, let's not leave like the tag team out to dry. Let's try to at least establish and build them off of this. So, you know, credit to TNA for at least, you know, catching that.
Months ago, that Eric Young was the first one to really recognize that Josh Alexander was going down a dark path. Eric Young extended his hand.
And just want to throw out that shout out that you can, of course, support HMG and all of us who work here at HMG through our YouTube channel. We finally got it monetized. You can do subscriptions, super chat, super stickers, donations, all that good stuff. It helps us out, helps us grow the brand. And as always, much, much appreciated. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, like, I'm kind of interested in this match because they've at least put like storyline stakes into it. Like, you want to see, like, okay, is Josh Alexander working Eric Young like Macklin's been warning Young about? Like, that's kind of what you're that's what you're looking for, and that's what puts heat on a match and puts stakes on a match. Because you know that there's, however this match goes, it'll be a storyline development. It'll advance things further. Oh, dude, I could use some steaks right about now, pal. Oh, dude, steaks. Some nice, juicy, medium rare steaks, pal.
In 2025, had it not been Josh Alexander putting TNA wrestling on his back for roughly 6 years.
Right. I like the idea. Okay, this is actually good. Depending on how this finish goes, you could explain this whole thing of Josh being the one taking the heat, because that's just him sparring with his students. And basically like, okay, we're going to do a little bit of iron sharpens iron here, work over Eric Young and make him think that we're, opponents, and then we're, or that we're, not working together. And then stab him in the back during the finish. But again, we don't know what the finish is, but that could be part of the story that plays into it. That's why match buildup, that's why psychology is so damn important in matches. And the story leading into it. Yeah, no ketchup packet. No ketchup package.
Months ago, in no disqualifications match, one of the biggest wins of his entire career. Chris was maybe thinking about the slack. Alexander trying to get to Young. Chris was trying to get a piece of EY. That German suplex there.
However, if Josh Alexander is going to stick around, he should absolutely stab Eric Young in the back and turn heel. He's on his way out the door. Wait, what? Okay, I like this swerve. Eric Young turns heel and joins the Northern Armory. That's a good swerve. That's a real good swerve. I got to give him credit for that. And now that sets Macklin up as the babyface against Eric Young in the Northern Armory. Dude, that's a good swerve. I gotta give him props for it. I did not see that coming at all. Oh, and of course, oh yeah, I explained that earlier. They showed Macklin's not in the building. He left. He's not here to do anything about that. So there's no way Macklin could have gotten involved in that because he was gone. That's hopefully it ends up differently this time. With the way things are going, I do have some hope. I do have some hope it'll end up differently than the other was that part 2 or part 3? Shit, sorry. No, that was a good swerve. I got to give him credit. That was a good swerve. Okay, cool. We're in the right spot. And we come back to Wes Lee versus Ace Austin. I think we're. Oh, damn. I lost count. I think we're still at 3. I think. Yeah, 3. We're still at 3. X Division, Knockouts, and Digital Media. Yeah, we're kind of falling behind on that. I'm kind of shocked on that. Yeah, actually, like falling into that whole Dr. Doom's archetype. TNA might not have the biggest stars, but they're putting on the best show, in my opinion, these last few weeks.
Austin a little bit earlier on today. When he first moved to Ohio, he was living with Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz, and was kind of passing the night with Wes Lee and East Austin. Opportunity with NXT in Orlando, Florida. Meanwhile, East Austin kind of stepped in where Wes Lee had left the void, and all of a sudden, Zachary Wentz had gone off to NXT, Trey Miguel had gone off to TNA, so on and so forth. It was constantly these people in each other's atmosphere, learning from each other, and became extremely close. So when Wesley turned his back on the also took it personally. Jim talked about Wesley a little bit earlier this afternoon too. He said it's called research and journalism.
Like Ace Austin and Wes Lee, like, okay, this is the good wrestling match portion of the night. Okay, this is for like the people who want to see a good wrestling high flying match. It's not the entire show, and it's not every match on the show like we've been seeing for so long. It's like, okay, it's now a feature. It's now like part of the buffet, which makes it mean more. By Wesley. With Thunder absence, an entire Wesley reminded, like, look, it's business. You ain't here to make friends. You ain't here to do it here. Show you the way. Austin trying to corral Wesley. Still to come tonight in our main event. It's the former TNA World Champion Nick Nemeth and class that's still to come tonight. Yeah, like even for this one, this match is like, all right, it's supposed to be an athletic competition. Do we have these two X Division style guys going back and forth at each other? like, okay, like this match being long, it makes sense. And it works in the context of a wrestling show and kind of reinforces in the viewer's mind, oh, wait, this is a wrestling competition. It serves its purpose.
Resilience, the heart of Ace Austin, who is fighting inspired as the great his fallen tag team partner within the ABC. Chris Bay continues his road to recovery. We invite you to
like, this is the only match that's been like a back and forth knocking, knockdown, drag out. Anybody could get this, and it makes it stand out. And the guys are actually selling and doing everything correctly. Okay, Wesley doing the Rascals, all right, I think we're going to see a little bit of interference in the finish. And, of course, Wesley has his boys. Oh, yeah, same here, dude. I'm really glad they're giving out that giving Chris Bay that. They still keep giving him that love. And the fact that CM Punk even shouted Chris Bay out on Raw, that was awesome. I loved that. Yep, except actually this time they're doing right by Chris Bay instead of firing him like they did with Jesse Sorensen. After they said, oh, we're not going to fire you. What a difference in ownership and partnerships can make, pal. Well, and to be fair, too, technology's evolved to quite a level to the point where, hey, while you're watching the show, hey, get your phone out and go to your camera app and scan this QR code. Yes, very good NXT integration throughout the show tonight. Yeah, they're working that partnership very well so far. I mean, obviously we can discuss and debate what we do different, what we think, and nitpick and whatnot. But overall, we can't disagree. We can all agree at least they're doing a good job. Whoop, whoop. And the fact they have not gone to commercial break at all through this match, that's kind of telling. That means they recognize, okay, like we want the fans to see all of this. Yes, and I like the fact that, okay, I hit this like knee to the back of the neck. I'm going to go for a pin. All right, while he's getting up, I'm going to set him up for the finish. Or try to, at least. I've always felt like Ace Austin has always been one of the like the best X Division wrestlers of like the last 8 years. Here's what we were expecting. Here come the boys, pal. Which is it's the perfect time for Ace Austin to do his his apron flippy doos. Yes, and in this context, it would make sense for Ace Austin to do a dive. All right, I got to take out these two guys who ran in to interfere in this. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm connecting some dots here. Does Ace Austin join the Rascals?
Wesley destroyed his family in 2024, and now he has new friends.
My only question is, where is the Rascals run in? All right, it's okay. They're doing a beat down. Okay, it's got to be coming then. Yep, there we go. Because my only complaint is Trey and Zach should have been wielding chairs. That's the only change I would have made to that. Because why would Wes and two giant ass dudes run from those two unless they're wielding weapons? 4 belts.
Challengers, but while I'm waiting, why not give the audience some of those amazing entertainment they have experienced in their lives? That's right, huge announcement right here. You heard it first. Next week on TNA Impact, you're going to see Joe Hendry in concert. Set the date, mark it in the calendars, because you are going to get treated to a form of entertainment unlike any other, because you never know what happens at Joe Hendry concert.
Dude, this has been a fantastic wrestling television show to get you to watch more. Wait a minute, when the Hardys showed up, did they have their belts with them? I forgot. I apologize. I am so sorry. Okay, they did not. I'm sorry. So yeah, so we saw the TNA Tag Team Champions, but they did not have their belts with them. Interesting. So yeah, we're still at 3 belts.
because of the Nemeth brothers. Ryan Nemeth was very eager to accept the challenge. When First Class saw a vulnerability they wanted to capitalize on.
All right, and we know the stakes in this match with the tension between Nick and Ryan kind of going overboard and getting Nemeth and getting Nick in a situation he doesn't want to get involved in.
On Thursday, February 20th. February 21st, we'll be back for more TNA Impact at Full Sail University. Join us in. Sacrifice Live on TNA Plus on March 14th. We'll be in El Paso for TNA Impact.
However, there will be a punching up for this one because here's one punch up I would make. I would add in a backstage interview where Gia catches up with Eric Young and the Northern Armory, and she's like, "What the fuck, Eric?" He kind of, cuts a promo where it's a short promo where he's vague and says, they'll find out we'll find out next week. Throw out another small little hook to pull us in and want to see what happens next week. I feel like that's what TNA's gotten pretty decent at is they don't really have one big hook. They figured out how to make a bunch of small hooks, and they work together to pull you in to make you want to see next week. And this is the type of if I'm writing the show and putting it together, this is the type of TV main event I'm putting together. Or that I'm expecting. That's true. I forgot about that. I forgot AW got the real hook. Send hook, pal. Whoop, whoop. All right, and that is the end of part 3. So we're going to go to the last part.
2-for-1 action here. It's a 330-pounder.
Who the fuck is Hook? Dude, if I'm Tony Khan and I know that Jinder Mahal is a free agent, I'm like, we gotta bring in Jinder versus Hook. We gotta bring him in. We gotta do this match. Susma. Such a smell push. Enos, that is a South Park reference to the Chin Pokemon episode. Go back and watch it, pal. That shit was fucking funny.
First class continues to mock Nick Nemeth as this match continues. First class feeling like they're always the main event. That's the attitude.
And I like the fact that, like, this also, no matter how this result goes, First Class is elevated. They're in the main event of Impact with the Nemeth brothers. Like, that in itself is a boost for them.
Resisting Ryan Nemeth's attempts here. Side slam. How much more of this can happen? Another kick out. Francis. Salvation just got eliminated. Just got taken off the table. Go for another side slam. Somehow, pull off a miracle there, but there's no one to catch the ball. That was out of pure desperation.
Like, dude, this has been a great show. Like, as far as like a weekly television wrestling show goes, like, so far, in my opinion, this is the best of the week. Best of the week. Super kick. And now Ryan Nemeth takes a shot at HMG Francis. It's eliminating the big man from the picture. Well, I mean, yeah, to be fair, but oh yeah, and Collision too. Collision still counts. And I got to give AEW their credit on that. They're at least trying to build and make, draw viewers to watch Collision. And they've actually been stepping it up a little bit on there. So, however, if you ask me, like, okay, if you were putting money on what was going to be the best show of the week, from what we've seen from SmackDown and Collision, I'm still betting on Impact. Dude, I like this is a good finish. This continues to build the tension between the Nemeth brothers. Nick hits his finish. Ryan hits a blind tag and then does a cover himself and steals it. I can't forget about Rampage. Yeah, Rampage. That's all gone, pal. ROH number 1. Woo woo. Oh no. Yeah, no, Collision's getting absolutely ass fucked this week with competing against the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble or Collision? Royal Rumble or Collision? What do I choose? What do I choose? Not tough. That's not a hard decision to make. Alrighty, and that's going to do it for us tonight, pal. Man, dude, TNA's been stepping it up ever since Genesis. TNA's been. It seems like everything seems to be cooking on all 4 burners, firing on all cylinders. Dude, they're killing it, man. Fun, entertaining show. Whoop whoop.
We zeroed in a little more tightly on efforts to quite a bit of space to companies in the United States that are working to accelerate.
Yeah, give me the Jeff Jarrett retirement tour, pal. All right, so let's see. Here's our schedule for the rest of the week. We got Friday Locker Room tomorrow night, SmackDown Watch-Along. I'm sorry, Friday Locker Room tomorrow during the morning, SmackDown Watch-Along tomorrow night, and then Smack Attack Saturday morning, Royal Rumble Watch-Along Saturday night, followed by the, I think we're doing a post-game show, not 100% sure. I can't really confirm that. I'm assuming that. That's just me saying that. And what else we got? And of course, Sunday, The Wreckage. And Sunday night, HMG After Dark. Monday Locker Room. Raw Watch-Along, Impact Attack. Yeet, pal. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging out. Always appreciate your company and getting to just hang out and chat with you guys, watch some dumb wrestling and get away from the rest of the world. Just have some fun with some good people, good friends. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Much love. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.